Picture this. You're a young liege trying to slowly reclaim the land that was stolen from you by some other usurpators, and one of them decides to claim one of the pieces of land you were able to reclaim, reacquire, and then all of a sudden you recruit some mercenaries, you bring in some soldiers, you prepare your peasants for the upcoming battle, and you hear that the mercenary band that you hired for a previous battle against a previous usurpator, because of course there has to be more than one usurpator, has been hired by them. What wonderful news. That was definitely how I felt when I learned that the wayward sons had been recruited by Sewolt. Beautiful, isn't it? Oh my god, Sewolt has sent some brigands into this village. They're going to disrupt my beautiful little area. God damn it, this is going to be a hassle to deal with. Alright, it seems that they have decided to walk into the village. Most of the troops that I have assembled are on the other side, so hopefully we can deal with them. No! They might reach some of our citizens. Don't let them! There we go! Ah! No! One of our citizens was shot in the crossfire. They are coming in with the wayward sons, the archers that I hired before. And since they have archers, I've lined up my archers in a loose formation so that they are less likely to be hit by arrow volleys. I've placed my spearmen onto the side. I'm hoping maybe to attract a bit of fire over here. Let's see how this goes. Unfortunately for me, although the battle is supposed to happen in Frostcheck, it will have to happen in Burenbach because they keep trying to attack my town. We need to defend the town, goddammit. I also don't like the fact that I need to mobilize so many people, but I guess we need to get it done. We need to protect ourselves. We could try to march through the forest, but that's risky. So we'll just wait for them. They'll get to us eventually. Ha! Those arrows really surprised him when they came around this corner. Right there. The archers were lined up, ready to shoot. Got them all right there. Unfortunately, this woman was hit as well. Such a shame. We will be burying all of them in our church, of course. They will receive proper burial. Well, we've waited for a while and they didn't show up. Since they didn't show up, there's no reason for us to keep our people mobilized, so I've sent the peasants back to work. But that's that. Hopefully, we'll be able to mobilize in time if they do show up. But from the looks of it, I think they're waiting for a bit too long. I still have my mercenaries in the field here, just in case. I'm more than happy to let these people die. I'm not really bothered by their lives. I'm paying for their lives. I don't value them as much as I value the lives of my peasants. And so we waited. And waited. And waited some more. And they never showed up. Look at this. Wonderful. I'm sitting here in the middle of a field with my mercenaries, paying them, being forced to pay them more, and no enemies show up on the horizon. Isn't this marvelous? Hey, all of these men ready to fight, being paid. Luckily Burenbach is truly flourishing. They are making so much money. They will surely be the economic beating heart of this region. Thanks to their bows and their food. But yes, now, what do I do? Perhaps we should take these mercenaries and put them to good use. I've already paid them extra for another month and I'm about to pay them extra again. Maybe Sewolt should be taught a lesson trying to come after me. Too bad I can't lay claim to his region because I lack the influence. Ah! What a pain. What a pain. In other news, I have upgraded my castle even more. I now have a little house for my tax collector, and I have a garrison station. Beautiful little area we've built up here. I feel a lot safer. I had asked my mercenaries to come all the way here to try and taunt him, and it seems it has worked. Or, I mean, too well. He seems to have gathered a lot more troops than what I do have at my disposal. That is why he was so confident. I don't understand, though, why he didn't make a move until now. Oh well. I tell my mercenaries to fall back. I am not. I don't want them to die for no reason. I am not that cruel. I do not value their lives, but let them die like this? Just weakening myself and weakening them? Alright, I brought back the mercenaries here, right at the border. And I've assembled a group of my archers, just in case we are in need of more help. The rest of my peasants are still in the village, working. We need them to continue to work. Oh! Enemies have been spotted! It seems it was only his retinue. We've got to make short work of them. They may be well armored and heavy troops, but they are heavily outnumbered here, and they've already lost so many charging us with these archers. That was such a waste. And we've killed most of them in his territory, so the dead will not be my issue. They will not be my problem. More of his troops have shown up, but they're not going to go very far. He's letting his men die for nothing. Another group is on the left. We should be fine. The archers don't have a good line of sight, though. There they come! Fighting my own spearmen over here, too. Luckily, I left some on my left flank. They do outnumber us over here, but hopefully, with my archers sending a couple arrows over them, we should be able to deal sufficient damage. I order my spearmen to stand their ground. Don't take unnecessary movements. I need you to hold them off while the archers pick them apart slowly. At any moment now, the right flank will fall, and when it does, and their spearmen run, my infantry over here will circle around and hit the enemies in their back over here. Hold your ground, men! Hold your ground! The archer's gonna hit them on the flank. There we go. If they push too aggressively, we'll just need to let them come, and the archers will take them out. We wiped out all of their spearmen over here. We didn't lose too many of the mercenaries too. Now we charge their backs. That'll teach them. We did end up losing a lot more of the light mercenaries than I thought we would. I can't believe we lost that many against these peasants. They're supposed to be professional mercenaries. There we go. Well, these mercenaries definitely were useful. I lost a lot less of mine thanks to them. I am disappointed though. I thought less of them would die. I can now see that numbers definitely could have been useful. Unfortunately, all of these dead are on my side, so I'm gonna have to bury them. If only they were on the other side of the border. I will definitely need a lot of troops to take care of them. Now, with this, our victory is assured. I doubt they have anything else to throw at us, and they're running out of time. You've earned your wages, mercenaries. You have earned your wages. Now, Sewolt has been defeated. I get to keep my lands. Burenbach is flourishing, beautifully growing. And Frostcheck is doing the same. But guess what? After all of this, after defeating Balthazar, defeating Sewolt, I am now racing to acquire as much influence as possible so that I can now get rid of Sewolt and take his territory. Frostcheck has now got 2 blacksmiths and an armorer. My war machine is now set. And unbelievably so, Balthazar decides to test me again. He lays claim to Frostcheck and is now on his way with more troops than ever before. I guess the only way for me to put an end to this is to finally and completely remove the influence of my adversaries in the region.